And I left these pages pretty simple so I could fit a big photo on there. And this is actually the pocket, and I snuck another picture in there. So that fits right in there. And I used it as a photo mat too, as well as the back, and I journaled a little bit. And some of the pages I kept pretty basic, and I'll journal on these tags later. And there's another pocket, and in this pocket I've got this folder, and I'm not finished with this album yet, so I'm going to do some stamping on that cover, but when you open it up it has a picture of Brooke and some journaling as well. And then I just tie that ribbon on there. And I may add a picture there later. And there's that Prima felt border that I put on there, and then the Tim Holtz tag, another clip, and this is actually really neat because this is that Tim Holtz keychain, and I took 2 of the heart paper clips that came in the kit and I linked them on there, and then I linked the little photo charm that comes in the kit as well. So I put a picture of Brooke and Blake on there, and I just used the index print from when I printed my pictures. And there's another tag. And a really pretty Prima flower with a button. And here's that little tag. It says dream, so I put a picture of Brooke sleeping right there, and there's some fibers. And there's another one. There's that really pretty French lace. Another one of those flowers in a smaller size. And there's another tag, and I'll journal on that later. I just added fibers to the end and stuck it in that pocket. And I just stamped a little corner stamp on there. This is just ribbon with fibers underneath it. And there's that chipboard book plate, and I just put the ticket underneath that says story, and then I put a picture of my husband and my son at story time. And there's that handmade ribbon again with the Prima flower and the hat pin. And another tag, and there's that Tim Holtz safety pin that says, what does that? Secrets. Really cute. I'll journal on that later, just like the other ones. And there's another tag. I just put a flower and a button and then a border stamp. Another Prima flower. Some more pictures, the pearl and double ribbon and Prima flowers again. And I'm going to journal here later. And here's another tag with the handmade ribbon and some stamping. And then here are the journal pages. I've already started journaling on the pages, but I'm not done. Eventually I'll have this filled up with journal entries. And what I did was I stamped on every page in the corner with my favorite little stamps. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write down some of my favorite memories about the kids or whatever, really. I think this one says, when Brooke was born, I was so happy that I got my little girl. She was so sweet, Garrett couldn't keep his hands or lips off of her. During my hospital stay, Blake was staying with his grandma and grandpa. I was so sad because I didn't get to see him much at all for the 3 days. It was the longest I've ever been away from him. I think I cried at least 3 times a day. And that is so true. Like, I cried and cried and cried and begged my father-in-law to bring my son down to come and see me. So there is the mini album. I really like it, and I still have some leftovers from the kit that I haven't used yet, but I will use them, and it's not much, but just some ribbons, some fibers and buttons, and a dewdrop and fasteners. So there it is. I hope you guys liked it, and the kit should be posted on my Etsy either tonight or tomorrow. So there's one last look at the cover. And there's the inside of the book. A lot of fun. Alright guys, thanks.